Have you ever wondered where the television signal you are watching is coming from?
Welcome to True North.
Good evening and welcome to Maine Watch.
Welcome to From the Vault, a celebration of 60 years of Maine public television. On this episode, we truly have something that is one of a kind. Now, perhaps the best way to describe what you are about to see is to quote from a Bangor Daily News article from nearly 40 years ago. It's an ancient story told with the help of space-age techniques, electronic music, and startling color displays of video virtuosity. And if you have access to a color television set, you are in for a real treat. Well, we are going back to 1983 for Wings of Light, a dramatization of the ancient story of Psyche and Cupid. It was written, produced, and directed by UMaine art professor Michael H. Lewis, who teamed up with the production crew at then MPBN to create this work of art on television. They used every trick in the book to pull off the special effects, and with a Moog synthesizer, provided the soundtrack which created this magical world. Main locations had to stand in for Greece, with a stream in Old Town becoming the River Styx, the stone columns of Carnegie Hall on the UMaine campus doubling as a Greek temple, and several scenes taped at locations in Acadia National Park. Fun fact, the Cyclops was played by student Bob Libby, who went on to become a producer here at Maine Public and created several of the shows we will be featuring on From the Vault. Now, since the show is not quite an hour, we will also feature a little bit from a program featuring another cast member. Maine jazz legend and professor of music at UMaine, Don Stratton, plays the narrator in Wings of Light. In 1981, he recorded a program for MPBN called Maine Stream Jazz. We will get to see a few minutes from that after our feature presentation, which is from 1983. This is Wings of Light.
Okay, Holly, could we have the lights, please? You ready then?
Yeah.
Okay, can we start, please?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Roman people believed that the universe was filled with great beauty and power. They imagined a goddess, the source of this beauty, and called her Venus, and looked for her reflection in all things on earth. Venus lived in the land of the gods with her two helpmates, Trouble and Habit. There also lived at this time a king and a queen who had 3 daughters. The youngest was named Psyche, and she was so beautiful that people came from all over the land just to admire her. Soon they even came to believe that Psyche was a new and better Venus.
She's coming! Psyche's coming! She's coming!
She's coming! She's coming! Oh, Psyche! Psyche!
My altars are bare, neglected. What nerve! Does Psyche think her beauty will make her immortal? Does she think it will last forever? She steals my honor! Send me my son. Send me Cupid. Now! You must avenge me. This mortal Psyche steals your mother's honor. You must make her fall in love with someone vile, some hideous creature. Take your magic arrows and go. Make her fall passionately in love with some monster.
Hello, Mother. Psyche, oh, my baby. Oh, my darling, my child. Oh, lovely child. Psyche, your sisters are here. Why don't you go see them?
Today, I took the horse out on the wooden path, and I met a bunch of young people.
Psyche. Psyche, I feel so worried. I don't understand. Your sisters have been married for a long time, and while you're much loved and much admired, nobody has asked for your hand.
Don't worry so. Things will happen as they should.
I've made up my mind. Tomorrow, your mother and I will go to the Oracle of Apollo and seek his advice.
Bring Psyche to the great mountain. Place her on a high rock, for her husband will not be of the human race, but one whose power is so terrible that even the gods are subject to it.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Psyche, my poor dead sister. No! No! Psyche, why? Oh, why? Oh, poor little son. Oh, Psyche. Everything will be all right. We'll take care of it.
Don't cry. Now you see the true reward of my so-called excellent beauty. Why did I come to rely on it so? We should have cried when everyone told me that I was better than a god. For surely this is the revenge that Venus takes. I've always had a strange feeling about the mountain, ever since I was a child. I'm ready now. Take me to my fate.
Start to focus.
Suddenly, a gentle breeze came and lifted the startled Psyche high into the heavens, and then gently, very gently, put her down in a secret valley. When she looked around, she felt herself to be in a secret palace filled with great treasures. There was a strange glow, a brightness to everything, so that she knew this was not the home of any mortal being. Magic hands guided her into the interior of the palace.
I don't think so. Not of my body. In this place, though, I feel almost ashamed for being only a mortal. Thank you, that was very good. Who is my husband? What is his terrible power?
You will not see him.
Why can't I see him?
Tonight, he will be with you.
See me. Do not be afraid. Ours will be a very special love.
Who are you?
I am who I am.
When can I see you?
You will learn to see me with your heart. You must trust me. Will you love me?
Yes. Yes.
For 3 months, Psyche lived at the magical palace and fell ever more deeply in love with her unseen husband. But she began to miss her family, especially her 2 oldest sisters. Psyche begged her husband, please, let them come to visit me. If only I could see them just once more. Psyche, beware, her husband told her. It could do me great harm. But Psyche seemed so unhappy that finally her husband had the 2 sisters brought to the secret palace. When they saw all of her riches, they became wildly jealous and plotted to bring an end to Psyche's happiness and gain the treasures for themselves.
Come up here. I want to show you something. Isn't it beautiful?
What did you say your husband looks like?
I'm not sure. I think he may be a god.
What does he look like?
I don't know. I've never seen him.
What kind of god is it that can't be seen?
I feel that he is a god. I know that he loves me. It is enough.
She lies about her husband. Maybe he is a god. Maybe he is a terrible monster.
Fool. Some rich merchant probably found her on that rock and deceives her to have his way with her. She's so innocent.
We must drive her from her fortune and get these beautiful treasures for ourselves. Psyche, I fear for you. Remember the oracle of Apollo.
Your husband must be a truly horrible monster.
He fattens you with gifts and flattery, but he means to destroy you.
No, stop it.
You must listen. We will protect you. Why, who could love you more than your own family?
We will tell you how to protect yourself.
We will leave this afternoon so as not to cause suspicion. But tonight, while your husband sleeps, take a lamp and a sharp knife and let the light show you his face.
When you see the monster, be brave. Cut off his treacherous head. We will return in the morning to help you with your terrible ordeal.
Psyche, did I seem such a beast to you?
Wait!
Early the next morning, the greedy sisters climbed to the mountaintop to wait for the magical breeze to take them to the secret palace. When the breeze didn't arrive, they became impatient and leapt to meet it. They were never heard from again. Psyche returned to her own land and suffered great hardships looking for her husband. At last, she resolved to seek out the goddess Venus directly, to beg her forgiveness and ask for help.
What?
Burned by an oil lamp.
Who has done this?
His wife.
His wife? What wife? His wife?
Psyche.
So, you have finally decided to visit me. You ingrate!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Sorry? What kind of marriage can there be between a mortal and a god? Habit, trouble, my friends. Teach her a lesson. No, not like that. Words. Words. You seek forgiveness with words? There is no other way than through diligent and painful effort.
Venus, still in a rage, set rows of different colored grains in front of Psyche. Then, mixing them all together, she screamed at her.
By tomorrow morning, you must separate these grains into orderly piles, each kind by itself again.
Psyche worked as hard as she could, but the time passed quickly, and she made little progress. Suddenly, a great colony of ants came into the room, and in a matter of minutes, they had separated the grains. When Venus returned and saw that the task was done, she became furious again. She now set Psyche an even more dangerous task.
Bring me some of the golden wool from the sheep that live across the river.
Psyche immediately began the journey. After she had crossed the river, she heard a strange voice calling to her. She didn't see anyone until she looked closely at a beautiful flower that grew by the side of the river.
Psyche! Psyche! Beware, Psyche. When the sun is high, the sheep are ferocious, and they'll tear you apart if you get near them. But in the evening, if you walk quietly, you can pick their golden wool off the bushes that they rub against.
When Venus saw Psyche return with the golden wool, she vowed to give her a third task so difficult and so dangerous that she could never survive.
Have you learned nothing? If you want to be strong, you must expect to be tested.
But now I must descend into the land of the dead and find Proserpina and ask her to fill this box with a measure of beauty for Venus.
Are you afraid of death? There are ways to travel safely in the underworld. I will help you to discover these secrets. But when you have received Proserpina's gift, you must remember one thing. Do not let curiosity overcome you. Do not look into the box. Return it directly to Venus. You do not have to compete for her beauty. You will find a hidden opening, the breathing place of Pluto, they call it. It is here that you must enter. You will meet a lame ass carrying wood and a lame old man driving him. The old man will ask you to pick up some sticks. Do nothing. Once across the river Styx, you will meet some women weaving by the side of the road. Ignore their requests for assistance also. You will then meet Cerberus, the three-headed dog.
Sit down.
Goddess Venus has sent me to bring a measure of beauty for her, enough for only one day.
Have some wine.
No. I'll just sit here.
The gift is ready.
When you have received the gift, again appease the rage of Cerberus with a sweet, and then give Charon the other coin in the same manner. Remember, take the gift directly to Venus. Its treasure is not for you. Do not be too curious about divine secrets.
you so much. Will I ever learn from all my mistakes?
You are my one true love.
You had better return the box. Have faith. I will send for you soon.
Jupiter, please, can you help Psyche to calm the great anger of my mother Venus?
It is done. Cupid, I think it is time that you restrain somewhat the passion of your younger days. You will have this marriage and put an end to using your great power to provoke such wild mischief. I myself will see to it that it is a just wedding. Venus will have no reason to object. Psyche, drink from this cup of immortality. Now you are one. You are equal.
Well, that's the end of our story. Oh, in due time, a child was born from this union. Her name, Fulfillment.
Welcome to Maine Stream Jazz, an hour-long stereo simulcast featuring Don Stratton's jazz band, with special guests Tom Hoffman on guitar and Dave Dempsey on tenor sax.
Gary Wright on piano. Les Richards on bass. John Guptill on drums.